Skywalker Stokman, this is your Eternal debut. How are you feeling so far?
Really excited. I've wanted to be on the show for a while, so just really happy to be here and weighed in now and good to go. So now we just have to fight the best bit.
It has been a long time coming. You've wanted to get on this show for a while.
Yeah.
And you're up against Blair Bretag as well, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's going to be an interesting one.
Should be a good fight. Good fight. Start off the main card.
Yeah.
With some fire. I think they've done that on purpose. So
yeah,
I'm excited.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you a few rapid fire questions today.
Okay.
So the first one being,
Okay.
where were you born?
Canberra.
Canberra.
Yeah.
Very
Canberra.
nice. Do you still live there now?
Yep.
Yeah. And where did the name Skywalker come from, your fight name?
It's like, technically it's the Skywalker.
Skywalker.
I'm a mad Star Wars fan. I thought it showed a bit more character to me, and the Skywalkers have pretty cool stories in the Star Wars movie.
Mm-hmm.
So I just sort of always watched that as a kid and took a lot from it, I think. Yeah, it's like I sort of needed a name. I couldn't pick something, and I was just like, what represents me well, and something a bit nerdy and a bit fun.
Yes.
But with a cool story. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which one of the Star Wars movies is your favourite one?
3. Yeah,
3.
Yeah.
Which one is that again?
Revenge of the Sith.
I was probably going to guess that, but I wasn't sure.
I could be wrong, and I'll get roasted for it. I think it's.
What happens in that one?
That's the one where Anakin, the high ground. I've got the high ground.
Yes. No, they're good. They're good movies. Did you watch The Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Did you get into that?
Yeah, I'm excited again. I think there's a Mandalorian Grogu movie coming out, so.
Ooh.
Yeah, don't keep for that. Yeah.
Things to look forward to.
Yeah.
Okay, are you a Tim Tam or an Oreo man?
Tim Tam. That's easy. Yeah.
I think so
Tim
as
Tam,
well.
yeah.
That one is easy. Okay, I'm gonna maybe potentially expose you here.
Ugh.
How many times do you wash your bed sheets?
Oh, I love fresh bed sheets. They're my favourite. Yeah.
Yes?
So 2 weeks? Is that
2 weeks.
2 weeks, a
2 week
fortnightly
rotation.
basis? Yeah. And
Okay.
then
What about your towel?
Towel, that's like a weekly thing, right? That's a weekend job? Is that right? It is for me. That's the right answer for me. So.
Is it the same with your... Oh, actually, what about gym gear? How often do you replace your gym gear?
Replace?
Yeah.
Like wash or replace?
Maybe new gloves, new shin pads.
Well, my last pair of gloves, they just exploded. Hey, I was doing pad work and just started falling out, and they were 10 months old. So just got some new gloves from the boys at Eagle MMA. Yeah, got some Eagle guys. Yeah.
Did you do much of your camp there?
Not this one. I was up over the holidays, but this one, this card's been a goal for me since before I watched this show before I started training, and it's been a pretty cool camp. So I wanted to do it with the people really I came up with. I have been doing work at Eagles, but this one was back at home at Magna in Canberra, just sort of with the team that brought me into this. So it's been a pretty cool full circle moment to get on this card and get here. Yeah.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
I know you have wanted to get on Eternal for a long time, so
Yeah.
it's a very surreal moment. For Luke, do you have any phobias?
I hate spiders.
Arachnophobe.
I hate spiders. Man, I can't think of anything else much more. Yeah. I think I don't know if it's a phobia, but I just man, it takes a lot for me to kill a spider. Even to kill it, I'm I don't want to get that close. Yeah.
What do you do when you walk into your room and a huntsman is just
I
in
literally
there?
had this not long ago. I was
Yeah.
in bed at 10 at night, and then next to my TV was here, and there was the walls right there. And there was a spider right there, and I was I have to do something about this. And it was a 5-rounder. Hey, I got the vacuum stick and my slide because I didn't want to get close to it because it was an awkward angle. So I smacked it, and it dropped, and I was sick, and I was where'd it go? And I looked under my entertainment unit, and it wasn't there, and I was
oh,
yeah.
They disappear though.
Yeah, and then I
Where
moved
did they
it.
go?
He was on the leg, and then he ran under my bed, so I had to move my whole bed out, and try to kill the spider. It took 20 minutes, and I was getting ready for bed. So
a similar thing happened to me last week. A huntsman invited himself into
sorry.
bed with me at 1 a.m. Yeah.
his bed now.
Yeah, it was his bed. I was straight out of there. In your MMA journey so far, which part has been the most memorable?
Ooh. Memorable. Winning my first amateur title was pretty cool. My amateur title, that was a big moment. Sort of again the end of the amateur journey, so I always looked at that one fondly. I think this is a big one, but it's it's not a single moment sort of like sport. It's the whole journey. Like I love the whole journey, where it's taking me from, and where I'm going. Like I've come a long way, but I've got a lot further to go, and that's probably my favourite thing. Is I've got so much more to look forward to and like apply myself to, and keep taking from the sport and giving myself to it. So
Yeah, it is a journey, and you're at the beginning stages, so
yeah, just enjoying
enjoy
it.
the
Yeah.
process. And what has been the most surprising thing about being an MMA fighter?
It starts a lot of conversations just with cauliflower, eh? like a little bit of ear, like you'll be sitting somewhere and someone will be like, "Do you fight?" You're like, "Yeah." So it starts a lot of conversations. You can meet a lot of new people, but I think the best thing is like coming into the sport is the people are like the nicest, coolest people you'll ever meet. Like the MMA community, past like the fighters, the fans, like all of them, the people who put the shows on, they're like such cool people. And yeah, that's something that's pretty nice and surprising.
I couldn't agree with you more, actually. Thank you, Luke. All the best for your debut
Thanks, Ellie.
tomorrow night.
Tomorrow
night.
Yeah, thank you.